Watson and the Browns now with a 1st and 10 at their own 27. They start on the ground with Nick Chubb, and not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3. When you talk about the defense for these Chargers, they sit at number 20 in the NFL right now against the run.
And the focus now is making sure that they're hitting on all cylinders as they head into the playoffs. And that means they've got to stop the run better, because playoff football often means running football. So they've got
Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. Following that sack, Watson and the Browns backed up for 3rd and long. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Joey Bosa in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. The Browns send out their punter now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. Here comes Carter. That'll go as a 42-yard punt, but a net of 32. They had a 10-yard return, and it'll be Charger football here as they take over. The Charger drive about to get going. And they entered play on a 2-game win streak, and then they've got the open date on their schedule next week. So this is a group that's really looking to hit the break on a high note.
And this will obviously be a tough game for them, but go ahead and play this out with me, partner. If they win here and make it 3 in a row, they get to heal up after that.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And he returns it into enemy territory down the 45-yard line. So this is something we didn't see at all from this offense in the victory last week. That's a turnover. They didn't have any, but giving the ball away here in the opening quarter.
I love the surprise in your voice, because it's exactly what you stated. Didn't see it last week, but it was a key to their win. And it'll be a key to this game as well, protecting the football. Didn't get it done there.
After the interception, here's Watson. He's got the connection to Moore. Now a 2nd and 2. They give the Chubb out of the gun. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down. Back to throw, Watson. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete. The Browns had 3 and 8 on the year. And they were winners their last time out, so they'll be looking to make it 2 in a row.
And so much about football, partner, comes down to mindset. Being in the right frame of mind, and the best way to get in that good frame of mind, winning. So they come in feeling good. They've got the home crowd behind them. I think they're going to be tough to beat in this one.
To throw on 2nd is Watson. Looking left side, that's caught by Moore. 3rd and 4. Now Watson. Blitz coming, and down he goes. And now that brings up 4th down there, a loss of 6 yards on the sack. And that is the 3rd sack this offensive line has allowed this first quarter.
Yeah, that puts him on pace. Let me do the rudimentary math here. To be sacked 12 times in a game, I know he's not going to go for that. I wonder if it's going to reshape what they decide to do on offense in terms of play calling.
Well, I can tell you what, when he popped up, shaking his head, frustrated right now behind center. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Charger drive about to get going. Sitting at first place in the division. They've got an open date on the calendar coming up next week. So, Charles, you and I were talking about this before the game. This one for them kind of has some extra importance.
It certainly does, because if they can get the win here and pad their lead a bit, or at least keep pace, then they can really kick their feet up and say a job well done at this point, and not have to worry about ball at all until they're back in their facility, back in their meeting room, getting ready for the next game.
Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. Chase Claypool, the intended target, and that'll bring up second down. You look at this Browns defense. They enter this one 18th in the NFL in stopping the run.
Stopping the run, that's been an issue for them all season long. Aren't you glad that you're not coaching the defense right now?
I'm very glad. They said that they've seen it in doses, but very, very small doses.
Yeah, you've got to be consistent. It's down in and down out. Being able to play it, understand what you have to get done, and finally stop some people. Put them on the ground.
He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 44-yard line. They'll run on 1st down. Knox. And a pretty good burst right there as he'll take this down to the 33. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
First down, Chargers. Go. Baylor Tigers. Ready.
From the shotgun, here's Herbert, eluding the pressure right. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. It'll only be a loss of a couple, but the pressure gets home on 1st down.
You know, on these types of plays, we're always looking to assess blame. Okay, where did it break down? Sometimes it's just a great play.
3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Charger football to start quarter number 2 as they've got it 2nd down and 12.
Set. 80. Get out. 5-9. Set.
Here's Herbert. He gets it to Johnston. And they're going to have another 1st down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 13-yard line. Herbert operating from the red zone. Throw left side complete. That's Mason.
Ready, go.
2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. Ram. At the Browns' 12-yard line. 59.
In motion right is Johnston. He's going to handle it on the touch pass. And a great job there to read that one defensively. They strung him out, would not allow him to cut upfield. Hands it off out of the gun. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
1st and goal, Chargers.
Now they bring a receiver in motion right. Herbert takes it and just pops it forward. A great read by the secondary. They come up to stop that touch pass before it can even get back to the line.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 4-yard line.
Herbert going to change the play here. In motion right is Johnston. Now they'll put a receiver in motion left. Here's a handoff out of the gun. They get 3 yards closer, but still work to do. It's 3rd and goal. They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. Herbert jet sweep as he taps it forward. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Chargers. A great play there. His 9th touchdown of the season. And the Chargers have taken the lead. So the touchdown there, and that play, the tap pass, so simple, Charles, on the face of it, but what makes it so difficult for defenses to stop?
I think it's the precision and the quickness in which the play occurs, because the snap gets to the quarterback. He's essentially playing volleyball with it, just immediately just shoveling it forward. And when that receiver is at a full head of steam, if you don't take the edge away, he's got a chance to get to the corner and get upfield. But if you take the edge away, that's your chance to disrupt that play.
And no disruption there, that's for sure, as it winds up 6 points.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. We'll see if they can do better here on this drive. Off of play action, it's Watson. He'll buy some time right. And he's got his receiver Cooper. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. It'll go as a gain of 25 on a play that started back at the 25. On first down, they'll run with Chubb. Fights him off. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now it's Watson. Going out wide, finds Chubb. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. On 1st and 10, Watson looking left side, and he's got him in. That's more. They'll go for a gain of 7, and that'll make it 2nd down.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 19-yard line.
To throw is Watson. And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete.
Really good coverage all over the field, and it took away his intended read and almost dared him to try for his guy out of the backfield. No surprise on that one. It doesn't connect.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Watson now to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got him there complete. And the Browns are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
Now they'll audible to something else. They'll run with Chubb. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Nick Chubb with his 9th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Browns have regained the lead. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know that sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front, offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Charger drive about to get going. Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time out, Charles. Remember, they had the short field. They took it in the end zone. Now this is going to have to be a longer, more sustained drive if they want to get points.
Yeah, a little bit more of a quick strike opportunity last time by where they were on the field, and you're exactly right about Now, backed up a little bit. What's that old expression we love to use? Time to matriculate the ball down the field and try and do it again.
On 2nd and 10, the ball back with Herbert. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. First down now, but the clock continues to move. On first down, Knox. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
In motion right is Johnston. Herbert takes it and just pops it forward. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Charger first down.
It's a gain of 10. And the Chargers first down.
Ram. Hey, Kaplan.
Herbert now. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
As soon as he leaked out and began his round, someone on the defensive side broke with him and arrived just in time to separate him from another reception.
Justin Herbert looking to throw on 2nd down. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Marquise Bell. And the Browns are going to take possession here at their own 33. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And they may just be content to take this 3-point lead and head into the locker room. A run with Chubb on first down, not going to be a good one. He won't even get back to the line of scrimmage. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. 2nd and 11.
Hey, 24.
Watson on play action. And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. Multiple defenders in there to bring him down as this quarter comes to an end. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. A good, tight football game thus far. 10-7 the score as we resume action on EA Sports. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Browns drive about to get started. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better. And I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation to pick up those pass rushers, because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
On 2nd down, here's Watson. And he'll go right back to Moore. Complete again. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And now 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and
1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
24.
They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. That'll move the sticks for the Browns, a gain of 12. Well, after an interception, last thing you want to do is go 3 and out, give the ball right back. They avoided that.
Yeah, you definitely do not want to do that. I remember in college I played with a really big-time player on defense. We ended up getting an interception as we passed the offense coming out. He told him, if you don't take care of this football, You have to answer to me later. You definitely want to take care of it, pick up first downs.
On first down, Watson flushed out right. Oh, what was he thinking there? It's easily intercepted. Derwin James with a pick. And the Chargers are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10. Flush to his right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable. And that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
And they'll send the slot in motion left. They'll get it forward to him on the touch pass. And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line. 14 yards is the pickup there and a Charger first down.
Set. Let's go.
In motion left, Claypool. On 1st and 10, Herbert. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. The slot man in motion right. And he'll get it here on the touch pass. Well, a great read by the secondary. They come up to stop that touch pass before it can even get back to the line. Play action. It's Herbert. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Ron Thornhill. And the Browns are going to take possession here as they've got it at their own 4-yard line.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 4-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. Here's Watson. Escaping the pressure right. And they'll get him down right around the 11-yard line. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
You know what I like about that play? He didn't try to do too much on 1st down. He took what the defense gave him, put together a solid game to bring up 2nd and manageable. Now they have a couple of plays to pick up just a few yards and a new set of downs.
And now off to the races down the right side. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. It's a gain of 34. So that changes things. Here's 1st and 10 all the way up at the 45. They run it again with Chubb. And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll in fact tackle him behind the line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. They'll try the air now with Watson. Got an open man. That's David Njoku, the tight end. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. And incomplete on the deep ball.
1 1st down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
The Browns send out their punter now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. 46 on his first kick, this one in that neighborhood as well. 39-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And they will take over 1st and 10. The Charger drive about to get going. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18. Going to throw on third down with Herbert. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Marquise Bell. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. Up the middle, it's Chubb. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
An opportunity to get a drive started here at the end of the third quarter. What you're trying to do is break the game down a little bit. Don't let your guys see too deep into the game, into the future, and say, oh, we got to get here. No, right here, right in front of them, melt the clock down, get to the fourth quarter, try and keep going.
And try to keep that lead.
Exactly.
So the scoring dried up here in the third. Nothing that quarter for either side. This is the National Football League on EA. Second down and a yard.
Alert.
And again, it's Chubb. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw, Watson. Throw left side, complete. That's more. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. They go with Chubb on second down. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
The Browns on third down, 2 for 5 to this point. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. Watson going to sneak it. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. Line of scrimmage, the 2. They can still get a first down if they just get a yard out of this on 4th and very short.
First 6. Line up, go. Out, go.
Oh, and now movement and a whistle, and they may have to rethink their plans on 4th down. So on comes the kicker, Dustin Hopkins, in a big spot. This to swell the lead to 6. Hopkins' kick is good. And the lead stretches to 6 here. It's 13-7. So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they'd feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. And he returns this to the 22. Herbert and the Chargers now with a 1st and 10 at their own 22. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Eluding the pressure right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. Well, that's where this Cleveland crowd, the dog pound in particular, make it difficult on opposing offenses. It looked like they might have had troubles communicating at the line, and it leads to the incompletion. Back to the air. Herbert on second down. This is Chase Claypool on the receiving end. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. Well, now they'll try the end around. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 16 yards is the pickup there, and a 1st down for L.A.
Well, partner, if we had their entire playbook in front of us, I'm not sure we would have picked out that play as the one to run in that situation. How about the guts of the offensive coordinator? Dialing that one up into great success.
Run.
They'll try a little trickery here on the end around. And a solid run here as they pick his way down to the 42-yard line. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down.
And while we're seeing more and more of these plays come from the college game into the NFL, and that one, it was run with great success, how about the evolution of the offensive linemen? We're seeing less and less big guys who can't move, and more guys who are a lot more mobile and can get out in front of that type of a play.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. We've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
And they've used them in the passing game to great effect so far, and here they get it to him again on the screen, and it turns into a nice positive play.
As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3. They'll try the left side. Knox. Yeah, he appears to be about 2 feet short on 3rd and 3. Leaves him with a 4th and 1. They snap it to Herbert. And now here's another interception. Picked up by Marquise Bell. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Browns defense has a touchdown. So they go on 4th down. Not only do they not get it, it turns into 6 points the other way. Disastrous.
And many people think you should just go ahead and knock it down in that situation. Turn it over for the offense. But I had a defensive coordinator recently tell me, we see that as a passive play. We don't do that anymore. We want the ball in our hands, and we want to head the other way.
It's probably also instinct a lot of times. If you see a lot of green grass ahead of you, go ahead and grab it.
It's the exact right play to do. That's knowing when to break the rules and when to make a play that maybe you hadn't been taught.
Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The Charger drive about to get going. And we'll see if they can band back together after the pick 6. It hurt badly, but still within striking distance. A 2-score game with a good chunk of time on the clock. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long. They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. He gets it to Johnston. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30.
This defense has certainly had an outstanding second half, haven't they? I know they just gave up a 1st down there for the offense. They're hoping that that's something they can jumpstart with and maybe start to move the ball a little bit better. But it's been tough sledding for them here the entire second half.
All 3 timeouts remain, but they've got to score quick. It's 1st and 10. Herbert off of play action. And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. Here's second down. Herbert to throw. That's taken in by Knox. And he'll be wrangled to the ground right there at the 32-yard line. The dog pound barking as loud as they can here. Third down. Nowhere to go for Herbert, and he's going to go down. Looks like a 9-yard loss, and it also brings up fourth. And no move to get Herbert off the field. They're going for this. Fourth down for Herbert. Desperation time. Johnston hauls it in. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And he takes this one into the end zone, and all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a one-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high-percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
So still a small chance here with a little over 30 seconds to go, but they're definitely going to need this one to bounce their way. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. Fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number as empirical.
Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. A big pickup there, and without question, that should be more than enough to wrap this one up. It's 1st and goal and a late touchdown at this stage. Could officially salt this one away. Chubb is into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. So it's a pretty good season he's putting together running the football. Right now, 10 rushing touchdowns on the year.
We know this is a passing league, and those numbers throwing the football, they seem to go up and up every year. But there's still something to having a reliable back you can count on in the red zone to bring things home for you. And that's what he's been doing all season long.
Hopkins with the extra point, and it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. This taken in right around the goal line. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
This is 1st and 10.
Go, hey, go, go, go.
Herbert. Over the middle, complete. It's Mason. And now we're going to get a timeout. Somewhat pointlessly called with 3 seconds to go in a game that's already been decided.
Go.
One last throw here for Herbert. And that's complete to Trey McKinney, the tight end. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. And Charles, you know what coaches always tell us. We want to win our home games. That much we know. We want to protect our home turf. They got that done in this one.
Exactly right. When you start a season, everyone's goal: win all of your home games, split your road games, and you're likely going to be in the playoffs. But when you win at home, boy, what a great feeling that is. You don't even mind if people are at your house when you get home after a win like that.
So for Cleveland, the playoffs may be out of reach, but the win gets them to 4-8 on the year. And they will hit the road next week. Meanwhile, for Los Angeles, it's a rare misstep as they'll drop to 11-2 on the year. And they'll get the extra week to think about this one as they return to action in 2 weeks' time.